Okay. Good morning, also good evening. Now we can start our evening session. You all can join in with us to chant Metta Sutta, Loving Prettiness Discourse. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long, large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth, may all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere. Neither from anger nor ill will should anyone wish harm to another. As a mother would risk her own life to protect her only child, even so towards all living beings one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate for all the world a heart of boundless loving friendliness, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hatred or resentment. Whether standing, walking, or sitting, lying down, or whenever awake, one should develop this mindfulness. This is called divinely dwelling here, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous and endowed with vision, removing desire for sensual pleasures. One comes never again to birth in the womb. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have a comfortable seat. Keep your body upright. Keep your head straight forward. Keep your palms together, right upon left. Take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Be relaxed. Again, take a deep and long breath. Let it go slowly. Be relaxed. Your mind is relaxing, also your body. Comfortably breathe in, comfortably breathe out. Cut off the whole world. Focus on this moment. Your mind is getting subtler and subtler. Peace is increasing. Happiness is increasing. Joy is increasing. Your mind and body is relaxing. Enjoy this relaxation. This moment is the moment that you have in your life to develop your peace, happiness, also your wisdom. Determine, this is my meditation time. Painless, sorrowless situation is arising in my mind. Joy is increasing. You are free from all suffering. Let's use this moment to develop metta, loving friendliness. Moving your mind head to toes, generate loving friendliness thoughts towards yourself. May I be well, happy and peaceful. When a cup of cool water pour into the top of your head, it's go through your whole body. You feel cool, you feel relaxing. Same way, you feel metta is developing. May I be well, happy and peaceful. As I am, my family members, friends, relatives, and neighbors be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this country, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in the universe, may they be well, happy and peaceful. No boundaries, no limitation. Develop loving friendliness thoughts towards the universe. Being in this metta development, let us focus on your breath to practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. Pay full attention to your inhalation and exhalation. You feel where air is touching. Select a place, keep your mind there, and watch your natural breath, inhalation and exhalation. Be aware whether it is a short breath, a long breath. Sometimes we inhale a short breath, we inhale a long breath. Pay full attention to your breath process, inhalation and exhalation, starting point, changing and departing. You feel how important is your breath. This whole life depending on the breath, inhalation and exhalation. But breath is not me, breath is not myself, breath is not mine. Breath is impermanent. Take your time and practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Pay full attention, mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. Peacefully breathe in, peacefully breathe out. Happily breathe in, happily breathe out. dukkhappatacha nidukkha bhayapatacha nibbhaya sokapatacha nisoka hontu sabbe pipanino. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you. Now we can start our discussions here on Siddhalovada Sutta. We just started to talk about 6 directions, and first one was friends and colleagues. Note, consider friends and colleagues. Now we ready to start the second one. South, teachers and pupils, the students. Pupils should show their respect to their teachers by rising from their seats in salutation, waiting upon them, showing energies to learn, personal service and attentive listening. These are the things that students should do for their teachers. But few of these things look like depending on the culture. Likewise, rising from their seats in salutation. This is the way in Eastern culture how they salute their teachers, not just teachers, even for their adults, elderly people. Traditionally, as we know, in different cultures have different ways to greet their adults, teachers, and respectable. In Eastern culture, the one thing is from their seats. If they are coming to the person, if they are coming to you, then you're ready to get up from your seats for respect for your teachers. In Western culture, it's completely different, but you have some kind of traditions to respect your teachers. You can apply it. And sometimes I have been noticing, think about counselors, doctors, when the patient comes, they're ready to go to the patients to welcome. In this way, when teacher is coming to this classroom, then pupils can greet them to welcome them in different ways. But anyway, this is the way how in Eastern culture that you can see how they are treating, how they are greeting for their teachers, parents, adults, whoever whoever passing them, they're ready to stand up to respect for them. This is a kind of Eastern culture things. And waiting upon them, showing energy to learn. When teachers start to teach, to continue any lessons, then you should be a student to listen very carefully, active listener. Active listener listening is very important quality that you should develop as a student. Not just to respect to teacher, even to learn something from him. Because very important, as you know, teacher ready to explain the lessons using his experiences. He might have so many experiences regarding that subject, but we don't have that much experience. Just think about if your teacher is 50 years old teacher, mean that person have 50 years experiences. Then that person ready to explain the topic, taking all the experience, he ready to go through all his experiences. It's nature, and same as you. Therefore, students does not have that much experience. Then if you are ready to focus on his teachings, if you are ready to keep your eyes, ears, all the sense faculties to that your teacher, it would be a great opportunity to learn without missing anything. And also there is a very common thing. Teachers does teaching, but you may not be able to keep everything in your mind. 5% of them is the normal level, normal strength you can keep in your mind, put into your mind, if you don't have photocopy memory skills. Therefore, you should show your teacher you are eager to learn, and also you ready to pay full attention on his teaching, which is very important. And if that teacher can see their students are very eager to learn, then he has opportunity to develop his energy to teach. If teacher feel the students are not actively participate in the program, the lessons, then teacher might get bored, which is not good sign. So we as a students should develop our eager to learn and becoming an active listening person in the classroom. And also personal service and attentive learning. These are the things that students should do to develop good relationship with your teacher. If your teacher asking some kind of support, some kind of help from you, then if you're ready to give that support, if you're ready to help to your teacher with compassionate mind, then there is a wonderful opportunity to build up good relationship. In Buddhist tradition, the Buddha said, teachers are our second parents. Now you can see through our Buddhist history and literature, Pita via Buddha. Buddha we consider as a teacher, then we use the word Pita via Buddha, Mata via Buddha. It's mean Buddha like a mother, Buddha like a father to us. And same as teachers are like to father, teachers are like to mother. Then Buddha advised to the teachers, you should have that mentality. I'm teaching to my own children's. I'm teaching to my own children, not my some kind of relatives, or not some kind of my friends, family members, or non-relatives, non-family members. No, the teacher should have that mentality. I'm teaching to my children. And children should have, I'm listening, I'm engaging these teachings with my parents, with my mother, with my father. This mentality is very important to develop a very good relationship, because teaching is not something given book to book. Teaching is something given mind to mind. Mind to mind. As a teacher, we ready to help our students to develop their thinking ability. That is the main purpose of our teachings, according to the Buddhist tradition, not according to the fundamental of education psychology. It's completely different. In modern society, what does teachers? They just giving information to their students. That is not the way how Buddha explained about the relationship with teachers and students. Always teachers should encourage their students to think deeply and widely. You can get the information from anywhere. It doesn't matter. You don't want to have a teacher to gather information. Particularly today, through Google, you can gain all the information. Therefore, you don't want to have a teacher to get the information. You should have a teacher to get help to develop your insight, to develop your thinking ability. This is the main purpose of to have a teacher. So, as a student, then we should do personal service and attentive learning with our teachers, because which is very helpful to develop good rapport with us, and also very good strong relationship with teachers, which is very important in this learning technique. If you really want to learn, yes, you should develop this relationship. This relationship not should be kind of relationship that you have the official relationship. This relationship should be mind to mind relationship, connecting each other's mind, sharing thoughts without any barriers. As a student and a teacher, you're not supposed to have any barrier between you. You should have clean and clear relationship to talk to, and without shine directly to students, and also student as students to teacher, which is very important. So Buddha mentioned in here, these are the qualities that you should develop as a students to respect your teacher. And as a teacher, you should care for their pupils by training them well. The best thing, as a teacher, you should care for their pupils by training them well. We have to train them well. What does it mean? Train their mind, train their skills that they needed to develop. We have to help them, and we have to show right direction how they should develop their skills, mental skills and physical skills too. And given that opportunity, teachers can take care of their students very well. This is one of another things. And ensuring the teacher are well grasped instructions in every branch of knowledge, speaking well of them among their friends and companions, and providing for their safety in every way. Then teachers are ready to give opportunity to train well. Not enough. Ensuring the teachings are well grasped. then teachers should have that confidence with their students. And if they are in wrong direction, they have to change. They have to help them to change their self. As a teacher, that is our one of duty. Becoming a teacher is not something that you can fulfill during only that period of time that you're going to teach in classroom or in Zoom or whatever. Teacher should be a example, life example. Teacher should be a role model for your students. This is the way how Buddha explained about the teacher's duty, responsibility. Teacher should be a role model. I mean, anyone can say things that we can see in books. That is not the real way that you can play the role as a teacher. So, to become a real teacher, you should be a role model to your children. Becoming a role model, you have opportunity to give them many lessons, not just one lesson. You might teach in biology, but through that biology lesson you can give so many lessons for your students, becoming a role model. And also, to develop your relationship, teachers and students, instructions every branch of knowledge and without hiding anything, then you're ready to share with your students, and also speaking well of them among their friends and companions. You're ready to introduce to your good friends, and if you know people world recognized in the society, according to your society, respectable peoples, and then you're ready to introduce your students to them. Benefits for them, benefits for your students. Then when you are introducing with your companion, they have good thoughts to your to their teachers. Oh, they have 100% confidence of me. I'm not supposed to destroy that confidence. Therefore, I should develop my confidence as a student to my teacher, because they feel that confidence if you are as a teacher engaging with these kind of social activities, introducing your students to your friends, which is very helpful, supportable things to develop good relationship as a student and teacher. And also providing for their safety in every way. Safety mean in here particularly, students are searching new skills. They are depending on their body power, not the mental power. They don't know whether they can do it or not, but they have thoughts, yes, I can do, because completely depend on their body power, physical body power. In this kind of particular situation, as a teacher, you should use your experiences. Using your experience, you should be a tactful person to protect your students, protecting from harmful things and keeping them in safety net to protect themselves and helping them to develop their skills. Then you can do a great service to the society as a teacher. Teachers are very important in the society. We all are having teachers in our life. From kindergarten to universities, and even after the university, when you're going to start a job, that moment also you might have kind of teachers in different ways. Those teachers are informal. They are not formal. But in the schools, yes, you can see your teachers. All these people are very helpful us to develop our skills, develop our practices, gain knowledge, and develop our thinking ability. Therefore, students-teachers relationship is wonderful, most important relationship that we can see in the society. If this relationship is as much as powerful, then we can see very good students, and also we can see very good schooling system in the world. If their relationships are not functioning well, then we might be in danger, because students may not get opportunity to develop their skills. Students may not get the opportunity to develop their insight, develop their thinking ability. So our responsibility, our duty, everyone in this society, might be a teacher or might be a student in our whole life sometimes, and a particular time period. But whether you are students or teacher doesn't matter now. We need this experience to use benefits for ourselves and others. So as a parents, as a students of the school, or as a civil society person, we should have this experience. Having this experience, we can help others to have opportunity to develop their skills. That's why Buddha emphasized the Singalaka, the young man, to respect, using as one direction, as his teachers, and also he can be an example, he can be a role model to the society. That's why Buddha explained to Singala to practice this. And mainly Buddha focus in this particular situation to develop wonderful, peaceful, happy society. Having wonderful relationship among citizens in the country and members in the society, they can develop their peace, they can develop their strength, their power, benefits for all living beings. If they don't have peaceful, clean and clear mind, then they don't know what they should do, what they shouldn't do. They don't know. Therefore, better to have very good relationship in the society. Whatever the states you in, doesn't matter. According to your stage, you can develop your relationship through others, to others, benefits for yourself and others, to have peaceful and also happy people, citizens in the country. Okay, I think that's enough for today. We just today started to talk about relationship with teachers and students, and then we can continue. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow we don't have session, and following day also we don't have session. On Wednesday we can meet again and we can continue these discussions. Thank you very much for your participation. Now it is time to end our evening session. It is time to share merits with departed relatives, friends, family members and pets. Thinking of them, share merits with them, saying Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. All over the world who are suffering, from corona or any other sicknesses. By the power of these merits, by the power of our blessings, may they able to get rid of their suffering and pain. May they be well, happy and peaceful. Having that aspiration, say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May you all be well, happy and peaceful. All your wishes come true by the power of these merits. May we all be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana, having that aspiration, say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. By means of this meritorious deed, may I never join with the foolish, may I join always with the wise until the time I attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering, may the fear-struck be free from fear, may the grieving be free from grief, so too may all beings be. From the highest realms of existence to the lowest, may all beings arisen in these realms, with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you very much. Good night to West. Have a wonderful day to East.
Thank you.